Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for August 2023. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, those intuitively guided. Some of you are here just checking up on a Pisces, whether platonically, romantically, whatever brought you, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get right into your reading because I am a couple days late. But I always feel like it's the right time nonetheless. So we're going to use the Gilded Tarot to go deeper. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot for your main spread. And we're going to start with Mother Mary. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What do you need to know for August? Now, I say August, remember time is fluid. I always feel like a reading will find you or you'll find it at the right timing. Okay, that didn't take long. We got two. We have self-respect. I honor and love myself through my healthful actions. And then we have patience, which reminds me of temperance in the tarot. I trust in divine timing, just as it should be. Alright, so we'll read it from the book at the end, but your reading will let us know why they're here for sure. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Again, we're going to use Psychic Tarot. I really love this tarot for you. I feel like it gets in your mind. But we're going to give it a couple shuffles. One more. Everything's pre-shuffled, by the way. Give them a cut. And let's begin. We have the Tower. Now, it kind of came almost in reverse. So maybe we avoided the Tower in some way, some disruption. We have the Shadow, which is the card of Pisces, ruler of Cancer. Two major arcana side by side. Both, disruption, shadow, both a little dark. We have solitude. Interesting. Maybe that's exactly what you're meant to be, right? In this energy of reflection. This Tower feels like it probably already happened. And now you're trying to understand it from all sides. The light, the dark of it, all of it. This is the ability to do that. Whatever you're seeking in this solitude, it's called the Hermit. I don't know why I keep putting "the" in front of these. And look at this. We have material and spiritual prosperity. So I feel like this Tower wasn't for nothing. Like this Tower taught you something, and from that energy of the Tower, some of you, maybe you've had both material success or prosperity, but also spiritual prosperity. It's like the willingness to look at that Tower from all sides. It reminds me of a, I can't think of the song now. We have Love Begins. Interesting. The Ace of Cups. Under the Tower. Not all love works out the way that we thought or even hoped. Look at this. Now all of a sudden everything's bouncing around. Alright. Let's take them in the order they came. Alright. We have Heartache and Loss. Three of Swords. Now it did show up in reverse. We have Recognition and Reward, 2 threes. number 33. Maybe some of you have a master number 33. Victory and success, 2 6s connected. I'm just looking at the synchronicities. And then memories of love with this Ace of Cups. So this is someone that you would have happy memories of, even though there is a Tower, right? Doesn't mean, just because we love someone doesn't mean that there won't be challenges, that our heart won't be broken. And not all people we were meant to love forever, some just for that period of time. I feel like, a lot of you have been doing some like soul searching, like looking back, understanding yourself, understanding these towers. And I feel like it gives you a sense of power. And then we have Justice, card of Libra. But it's about fairness, wholeness. What's fair in the world, what's just in the world. Justice's job is just that, to bring fairness to you. Now, it can require like you to make a human action of cutting certain ties, like ties that just don't serve you any longer. Right? What am I trying to do in this energy? I'm trying to find a balance within myself again. Much like shadow over here, right? It's looking at the light and the dark. Right? I'm looking at the pain and the happiness and the wisdom. Jesus. Okay, we're not going to take all that. That's like way too much. Wow. Like the cards like all of a sudden seem aggressive. Even that is too much. Come on. It really wants to come out. Discontentment and boredom. It's saying love begins, so I feel like this is talking about after certain towers, but really what you've been in is the energy of learning about these towers. These towers have given you like a true sense of wisdom. Again, it's like the willingness to see the light and the dark. Look at that, the Lovers. The Lovers. Connected to memories of love. I feel like I've probably been in a dark place for a little while, and now I'm starting to move more towards a lighter type energy. We have, well, look at that, the Word, moving on. So even if I went through this tower, it was destructive to me anyways. It was eliminating something that just didn't fit on the next part of my journey. Whether it be a person, listen, not all, again, just because there's love, it doesn't mean that there's not challenges. And sometimes we don't get through them. And maybe, it's only time that gives us that awareness of, okay, now I get it, type of energy. But nonetheless, I feel like this is, so it's talking about where you've been, but it's also talking about where you're going, or the potential of where you're going. Alright, let's give them a cut. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time shuffling. Don't feel like we need to. So moving on. That's where I've taken a good hard look at my life, right? It's the 5. a change. But I'm looking at what's been toxic, who's been toxic, even myself, my own thoughts. And this is me realizing that the only way that things are going to change is if I make a change. So I feel like in some way, somehow, you're making a change. Look at that. Well, we have the High Priestess. This is your intuition coming right over that tower. Almost like takes away the power of the tower now. And then look at this, because then we have the Nine of Cups. So interesting how, like, for a moment or for a period of time, like, it's like I look at my life like, it's just is horrible, it's no good, you know, all of this. But then ultimately what it does is it takes me to a state of reflection. And through that reflection, it makes me realize that there are certain things and people, and even my old belief system, like, is not holding up any longer, right? So it's like I know now that I need to make a change. It like lies within me. But then, you know, so then you do. Well, look what shows up, the Nine of Cups. This is inner harmony. Some of you, that's what you've been searching for. You know, sometimes we think we're looking for love, but really what we're looking for is love of oneself. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Could be communications coming towards you. Definitely information that you're downloading. We have the Devil, also shown in reverse. Card of Capricorn. First of all, I feel like if this is communication coming from anyone that was of the past who was not of the light, I feel like you know that now. Like, you can easily spot that, feel that, way before it happens. Like, you feel someone's truth before they even open their mouth. And I feel like I need to say that because sometimes, you know, someone that we just got over shows back up again. Look at this, but the Hangman's in the awakening state over the Ace of Cups. There's no one can fool this person. Not with the Hangman in the awakened state. Like, this is saying, I'm ready. This is complete awareness. You know, this definitely takes away that power of the Tower again. You know, I feel like a move that you make, like this Six of Swords here, I feel like is one of the most important energies right now, and it's of your own action. And I feel like it really can do wonders in your life, even if, like, I know it's going to, like, disrupt my life a little bit, but ultimately I feel like it brings you to a place of, again, that Nine of Cups, inner harmony, the Hangman in the awakened state, the Three of Pentacles now over the Three of Swords. You know, how do you get over someone? Sometimes you move into your creative house. You allow it to rule, right? Because I feel like a lot of times when we're, especially you Pisces, like when you're in your creative house, like everything else just kind of flows. And you can just trust that and let go of control of it. You know, Three of Pentacles talks about your uniqueness, something that's unique to you, even if a million other people do it. And I love that it's right next to, first of all, I feel like for some of you, this is an opportunity coming in for you that just feels right. It feels very, very good. Now, I still feel like there's love, but I feel like, first of all, there's an opportunity coming for some of you that, man, it just feels right. And I feel like you've earned it. Now, when I say you've earned it, you may not feel like you've earned something, but I feel nonetheless you have. And then look at this, the Eight of Pentacles, over recognition and reward, what you do for a living. You know, do I think that your wisdom applies to some of that? Absolutely. Some of you may have like this discontentment or boredom within your life, and it's like you're being awoken to something. You know, something is, your interest is being piqued for you to follow. And again, it's something that you're going to do, like in your material world, but it feels, again, something that's very unique to you. Again, you know, don't worry about if other people do it, because they're not your competition. You know what I mean? Because I feel like still nobody does it like you do. Nobody does it better. Look at that. Well, now we clearly have the Three of Swords in reverse. Clearly. Over victory and success. And then now we have the Six of Swords on the table. And then the Ace of Wands. Some of you, I feel like you're literally moving. And maybe it's due to your work. Like potentially moving and like moving back. Like either moving back home or, you know, doing something back from the day. I feel like whatever it is, I feel like there's someone coming into your life that might have been an old friend, maybe an old lover. But it's interesting because I don't even know that anybody knows that yet. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's almost like as this opportunity shows for you, it moves you and moves your life in ways that you probably didn't expect. But I feel like in the Six of Swords, you're heading towards the Lovers over here, and then coming over memories of love. I don't feel like you're moving away from that. I feel like it's becoming more prominent. And I'm saying it because then here's this Ace of Wands. So something you had to cut ties to, whether you meant to, whether it was against what you wanted, nonetheless, it in the long run serves you. I know you don't feel it when you're in it, but I definitely feel that. Look at this, the Lovers again. Double Gemini right there. Temperance. Wow. Divine timing. Makes sense because, you know, I don't feel like these lovers are just any old love. Like they are soulmates or twin flames. Look at that, the Ace of Cups again, following Temperance. The Queen of Cups. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Could certainly be two queens. Queen of Cups could represent, it's funny, I don't know why I'm not really given signs out, but the Queen of Cups can be Pisces, of course. And for many of you, it is you. Could be another Pisces, though, Cancer or Scorpio. And some people are like, well, how do I know? You'll feel it. Like, if you're not feeling it, it's probably not for you. Queen of Pentacles can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But beyond that, doesn't have to be. We also have a double Virgo or double Gemini here. A lot of Mercury energy, by the way. And then Temperance, right? All in divine timing. It's like this Hangman having an awakening over the Ace of Cups. Now I see the importance in that. Now I see the importance of that. And it's so interesting because I feel like some of you are on this journey and it may start in your creative house that leads to like a love that, again, it may be someone you already know, but it feels like a love beyond anything you probably have known or have experienced. Even if I do know this person and even been with this person, it feels like it's something like beyond. Interesting how strong I feel that. And then Temperance, divine timing. I don't need to control this. I can trust in divine timing, right? It says it right here. I trust in divine timing. What am I doing in the meantime? I'm putting my energy in my pentacles. I'm putting my energy within my own inner harmony, right? I'm figuring out the light and dark of me, and I'm bringing myself to balance. And listen, the universe can't help but respond to you in a positive way. Doesn't mean that you're guaranteed something negative won't come toward you, but listen, you're different. It's like with the hangman in the awakened state, nothing's going to get past the hangman in this state. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not coming to the table with pure intentions, you're at the wrong table. And that's just known. It's just a given. It's just the way I am now. But listen, I feel like I didn't get here easily. Nonetheless, as we move along, look at the beauty. The Ace of Wands is like something within you is being ignited first. Like, almost like a warning, like, get ready. And then, boom, the Lovers. And then the Lovers again with the Ace of Cups and Temperance. The Three of Swords in reverse. That prior pain has no place in your future. Those prior towers, they hold no power anymore. Just the way it is. Now, I'm not saying you're there yet, but I'm saying you have the opportunity of getting there. And listen, it is like, I do have to go deep. I have to look at the dark, right? But I also got to look at the light. I just need to know. All right. I think I'm going to leave that there, but I'm going to read Mother Mary. Let's start with self-respect. I feel like that was quick, yet at the same time, I feel like it's just what it was meant to be. All right, Mother Mary. Mother Mary deeply cares for you, your welfare, and your happiness. She asks you to respect yourself enough to take good care of yourself. Remember that you're God's child and creation. By respecting yourself, you are honoring God. The answer to your present question lies within another question. Which path would be most respectful of me and make me feel the best about myself? Self-respect increases when your actions are aligned with your true belief. This card asks you to stop doing anything that makes you feel ashamed or guilty, and to focus all of your attention upon that which makes you proud to be you. Amen. All right, patience. Patience, my child. God's timing is perfect, as this card reminds you. When you pray for help, that request is heard and answered. If your prayer involves other people, their free will decision influences the timing of the outcome. Heaven knows this and devises ingenious solutions that arrive at exactly the right moment. You receive this card as a reminder to have patience with God's plans and solutions. If you try to control, force, or push your own agenda, you may miss out on an infinitely better alternative. Ask Mother Mary to help you demonstrate her infinite patience and trust in God's timing. Amen. I feel like this is what your lesson, your reading is really teaching you. But then the potential of what, it's like sometimes I got to go through that dark to get to the light. Sometimes there's no way around it. But this shows you like the light at the end of the tunnel. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I thank you as always. I thank you for your donations, keeping the channel alive. I'm going to put them to good use, I promise you. I thank you for sharing the videos on your social network platforms. Thank you for subbing, for liking, for commenting. I feel like your comments are so healing for others, though you may not even know that. But they are. They really are, especially if you understand this, like you've been there. Don't think that you can't help someone who's going through it right now. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why we're brought together, to help each other. So thank you for your comments, sharing your experiences, what have you. However you support the channel, watching the ads, however you support your channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I welcome anyone who's new, and I thank everyone who's been with me for a while. I just love you guys. I just love doing this for you. You know what I mean? Not easy. It's definitely draining, but I love it. I really love it. I feel like I'm writing a movie every single reading. So anyway, I love you guys. I will see you next time at our table. Bye-bye.